ahead and put it in neutral. Press the clutch all the way down. Okay. So other things to remember, if your car is turbocharged, you don't want to immediately take off. You definitely want to get your car warmed up a bit so that the oil will circulate through the turbo.
Wait, is your car turbocharged?
It's not.
Okay. You want to tell all the people on YouTube what car you're driving right now?
Currently, we are in a 2014 Ford Fiesta hatchback. It's a 1.6 liter naturally aspirated engine, 5-speed. I'm teaching this guy how to drive stick today.
Everyone, this is my brother right here. Today is Christmas Eve, and we decided to try to learn how to drive stick. He taught me a little while back, like way back, but you know, I think, all right, in a life and death situation, if I had to drive a stick shift car, I probably could do it, but...
Oh, and you stalled. Go ahead and put it in neutral.
But right now, we're going to get really practical with it and technical. I'm having my brother teach me. Hopefully I don't crash the car.
You'll be fine. This is pretty much like, you know, an economy car. The clutch is pretty loose. It's not very stiff. If you were, again, to drive a high-performance vehicle, your clutch may be a lot heavier, meaning that you'll have more tension on the clutch pedal. So here we go. Now the car's warmed up. You want to let your car warm up if you have a turbo, and you want to let the turbo or your engine idle for like a minute before you turn your car off if you have a turbo in your car, just so you get all that hot oil out of the turbo itself, and you can preserve your parts there.
I let my Mustang GT warm up in the morning too, because after cold starting, even though it doesn't have a turbo, but I've just been told that it's good to warm the car up.
Technically, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do hard driving right off the line, you definitely want to make sure your car is warmed up.
Because I'm gonna be hopping on the freeways usually when I'm, you know, getting the day started.
Okay, so the three basic fundamentals that we're going to cover today: learning where the engaging point is in the car. Each car is going to vary, but it's basically where you press the clutch down, which disengages the clutch, and then as you let off the pedal, there's going to be a point where if you have a gear engaged, the car is going to start to move. Or if you're on a hill, you're gonna be able to hold the car in place. So that'll be the first thing, the engaging point. The second thing is going to be how to take off in first gear, which kind of incorporates, you know, the engaging point, but actually putting that to a practical use. And then the third thing is going to be taking off from a hill start. So if you're like on an incline and you want to be able to hold the car in place, same thing. It's going to be engaging finding the engaging point, holding it there, not necessarily using a brake, but if you want to, there are certain times, obviously, where you want to either hold the car with your brake with the car neutral, or you can have the e-brake up, let off the brakes, and then easily let go or hold the car in place and let it go as you find the engaging point. So that's a good way to practice. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this car in first gear. I have the clutch pressed down. As soon as it gets to the engaging point, now I'm not pressing the gas. The car's going to want to move forward. Now I'm completely off the clutch, and we're in first gear.
Pretty smooth transition.
Yeah. When you come to a stop, you can press the clutch all the way down and then put the car into neutral and let go of the clutch, and then you could just coast to a stop. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people like to shift down into each gear and then do this thing called rev matching. This is not a high-performance vehicle, so you don't have to do that.
So you can still keep it in first, even though when you're completely stopped?
As long as you have the clutch pedal pressed down, the clutch is not going to be engaged. To get started, we're on level surface. The clutch is in. You're going to put it into first gear. The brake is still pressed right now. If I let go of the brake, we're not moving, maybe just a little bit. But I'm going to slowly let go of the clutch. The car's going to want to start moving forward, and then I can let go of the clutch. Now you can do this in conjunction with pressing the gas if you need to, you know, if you want to just get going. Just to find the engaging point, that's pretty much all you need to know. So after you found the engaging point, taking off in first is pretty simple. You're going to get in the motion of, as soon as you find the engaging point, let go of the clutch as you press the gas. And then that's how you'll take off in first gear. If you want to switch gears, what you're going to do is let go of the gas, press the clutch, shift, let go of the clutch, and then give it gas. So each gear has a minimum and maximum speed. You'll notice that we're in second gear. In first gear, the car got pretty loud, right? It's going to be the torquiest gear. It's going to have the most power. It's not meant for like high speed. It helps you get started, helps you like climb hills and whatnot, but lower gears tend to be more more torquey. So each gear is going to have a minimum and maximum speed. First gear, I mean, if you're really giving it the beans, you could take it all the way to redline, and redline in first gear in this car will take you to a maximum of like 40-45 miles per hour. But everyone's going to drive differently. If you want to drive like, you know, just nice and easy, a good shifting point would be between 2.5 and 3 RPMs. This is a huge do not do this, because what will happen is it'll put your RPMs past the red line range, and you could risk basically dropping your transmission. I did this in an MR2 one time. I was learning how to drive stick, and I was still kind of like practicing, and I was on the freeway, and I was going like 65 miles per hour in 5th gear, and I accidentally put it into 2nd instead of 4th. And the RPMs went crazy high. The car jerked forward as if it was, you know, forcing itself to slow down. And luckily I was quick enough to put it back into neutral and then, you know, not drop the transmission. But ultimately that engine blew up, and I think I had a big part in that. But anyways.
Was it your MR2?
Yeah, it was definitely mine. So let's go ahead and give you a little bit of a chance to drive here. I always say, after someone gives you the basics, the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Oh shit.
This may be the last time you see us alive. Now slowly let go of the clutch until you feel the car wanting to move forward. Oh, you did it! Now you're in 2nd gear. Don't be shy. Give it a little bit more gas. Try accelerating up until 20 miles per hour and put it into 3rd gear. Accelerate a little bit more. All right, off the gas, press the clutch, put it into 3rd. Awesome, let go of the clutch, give it some gas. Nice, now you're in 3rd. You could go ahead and put it into 1st. And now if you're inching forward, you could play with the clutch and the brake. So you could find the engaging point and then leave it there so that you could move forward. But if, let's say, a car comes, you could press the clutch down again and press the brake to stop. Okay, now go ahead and put the car back into 2nd gear. There we go. Let go of the clutch. You don't have to give it gas. See? There we go. That's what they call downshifting. Now, if you were to do something called rev matching, you would have pushed the gas a little bit while you downshifted so that bounce wouldn't have happened. You'd basically match the engine's RPM with how fast the clutch is spinning. Nice. Well done.
Nice. I think we're ready for the canyons, guys.
Fuck that. Car's a beginner's dream. And like I said, we just hit 100,000 miles in this car. Yeah, that's a lot of miles. 2014 in March. It's 4 years and what, 6 months? Go ahead. Oh, and you stalled. Go ahead and put it in neutral. Press the clutch all the way down. And then start the engine. And then go. Okay, ease off the clutch. Ease off the clutch. Oh, you stalled again. It's okay. Go ahead and start the car again. Put it into 1st. Ease off the clutch.
I think I'm gonna go straight. So ease off the clutch.
And give it some gas.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I let go of the clutch too fast.
Yeah.
Alright, so I stalled for the first time.
3
times in a row.
3 times in a row. But it's all good. It happens.
Alright, you wanna take the reins?
Okay, that's fine. So, I mean, you got the basics down. Just practice some more and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I sucked, guys. So it wasn't that bad first time around, right?
Yeah, not at all. That wasn't your
guys.
first
So
time.
now we're gonna go drive the Mustang. You wanna start it?
Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I want to start it. Holy crap.
You wanna know why he's reacting that way? It's because we kind of cold started it before we started recording. I'm having more technical difficulties with the camera right now.
It still gets me. Fucking wild.
So,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much warmed up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, burnout in reverse? Sure.
What? No.
So we have it in regular mode. Oh. Oh. Oh, that gurgle. Oh. This is fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all beware. We just unleashed the beast. believe it or not, there are like in 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning every night, there's always people at that intersection.
Oh, revving it?
Honk, 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 flying down the road.
Oh, really?
They sound exactly like this car.
Oh, wow. We gotta find them.
That's not incriminating evidence at all.
No, because we're in Mexico right now. We're in Mexico, so we're good. Plus, we're not doing anything illegal. We're just driving down to the grocery store.
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve.
Inside the belly of a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I want to put it into sport mode.
Go for it. So you wanna do paddle shifters?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So downshift is left, up is right.
Cool. This is so badass. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now.
It's fun, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not manual, but it's still a lot of fun.
Oh, that's fucking crazy, bro. No more.
Man. Yeah, don't.
No more.
Yeah, don't do that. That was. Still gotta warm the car. I kind of smell the car now.
Oh, jeez, bro.
What'd you think?
Oh my gosh. This is like perma smile. That's perma smile. I can't.
Yeah, a lot of power. We're working with 470 horsepower right now. 5-point liter. I think like 370 pounds of torque.
Jeez.
Felt it though, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, jerking back and forth. Does that say 10th gear?
Yeah, it's a 10-speed automatic.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can imagine the shifting is a lot of fun.
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
My goodness. I can't get over this right now. Oh, that was funny shit.
So, as a die-hard manual car driver, how many thumbs up do you give this car?
Man, if all my fingers and toes were thumbs, I'd put them all up in the air. God. I'm barely like one toe on the gas pedal so that I don't scare the crap out of these people with this exhaust.
It's all good. It's a free country.
It's a free country. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
If you want to try something so you don't have to worry about shifting it, we can just put it in sport.
Yeah.
So still give the same amount of shifting in higher RPMs. So you don't have to worry about shifting it.
I put it back into regular drive mode.
No, just go on the block again. Just go on the block so you can rev it.
Alright.
You want to do it?
Yes. Yes, that's a hard yes.
Yeah. We'll do one more loop and then we'll come back and take care of the grocery shopping.
This thing, the suspension is nice and tight.
Yeah.
Freaking the gurgle when it's
Sport.
idling, it's nice. Oh my gosh.
So now it's in sport.
So I guess we'll just take it on the block one more time.
Yeah, just make it right. You don't have to worry about shifting it because it'll automatically do it. But it's in sport right now.
That's crazy. Oh, even the turn signal sound is nice. It doesn't go clink, clink, clink. It goes. Sorry, I drive a lot. And small things like that I can appreciate. Good job, Ford.
If I ever get tired of how obnoxious he sounds, for sure.
No, you're not. No. If you ever get tired of this, no, there's no way. Oh man. gonna cause too much havoc.
We're causing a ruckus here in Upland right now.
Upland, Mexico.
Upland, Mexico. All right, so we just got back to Upland from Mexico.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is dope. I mean, driving stick shift is fun. I drive my Fiesta like I stole it every single day, but this car is something else, man.
Yeah. Awesome, like when you're going at such a high, when you're going at such a high RPM and you need to brake, it's still like engine brakes, you know?
Yeah.
Even on automatic.
That's rev matching.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Even just that, I cannot trust myself behind the wheel of this car if I was on the freeway. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. No, I can't. Excusez-moi, this is so much.
You like it?
I love it.
Yeah, right?
I fucking love this car.
Alright guys, so we just got here to Smart and Final, so we're gonna do some shopping, grocery shopping, head back to my mom's, and yeah, talk to you in a little bit. Alright guys, so that was our trip.
Yeah,
we're grocery shopping right now for the fam. We just got some ube cake, a bunch of wine. We're probably gonna head home and enjoy our Christmas Eve. Would you get a Mustang GT?
Would I? I would get a Cobra.
A Cobra, okay. Which one? Manual or auto?
Man, that's a tough one. If it was my daily driver, I'd probably get an auto.
Really? This guy's been driving manual his whole life.
I only say this because I drive a lot and traffic in LA has finally gotten to me. My knee is not the same.
See, that's the difference. I don't think I could drive manual because of the amount that I drive. Sometimes I'm in the car all day, you know, and I think it'd just be too much work. Now, maybe that might be a different story if I was driving stick shift as long as my brother has, but I'm happy. I'm content with the 10-speed auto.
Oh yeah, it's badass.
Your car was very easy to shift in and drive. I mean, I stalled only 3 times in a row, but that's it.
Once 3 times in a row. So
Once 3 times in a row, and it's because there was a car behind me, and I started to panic, just a little bit. But if you can give my my stick shift driving a rate, what would you give me? You can be brutally honest.
Oh, you mean me?
For my first time.
Well, I mean, you did quite well. I mean, just practice makes perfect.
Do you think a year from now I could be a stunt driver?
You could take one stunt driving course, and you wouldn't drive. Okay, look, there's a difference between stunt driving and regular stick shift driving. Oh, puppy. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you'll learn all sorts of tricks in stunt driving school that you normally wouldn't want to do it to a car, but a year is a long time. So yes, I could definitely see you as a stunt driver.
That might be my goal for by the time of next Christmas. Try to get my stunt driving course and get better at stick shift somehow. Obviously, practice makes perfect. I don't know. I guess every time I see my brother, I'm just gonna burn out his car.
Meh, if you can. I don't think even it has enough power to do that. You'll peel out with one wheel, the drive wheel, in the front.
Why that wheel?
Because there's only one drive wheel on the front wheel drive car there. It doesn't have the, what you call it, a differential. So the power only goes to one wheel and the other wheel just turns.
Interesting.
But surprisingly, it's still pretty quick.
It is. That thing pulls. And you don't even need to put that much effort into it. I mean, I do. I gotta put effort into it.
But yes, a year from now, you're gonna be a stunt driver, huh?
A year from now, I will be a stunt driver.
So wait, no one's gonna like address the fact that I just appeared in the back seat.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we have we have the sister-in-law in the back. SJ.
Yeah, we had to pretty much wrap up what we were doing earlier after, you know, test driving and my brother driving like a madman with this car. And and now SJ has joined us. Say hi, SJ.
Hi, SJ.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm gonna step in for a second. You guys can continue talking if you want. You
I've never driven around other cars.
guys talking shit?
Plenty.
talked
And we're
so
back.
much.
And we are back, guys. All right. So anyways, I basically just wanted to wrap this video up because we're going to enjoy the rest of this little holiday vacay.
I work tomorrow.
She
And
works
tomorrow's
tomorrow, yeah.
Christmas.
Probably be longer, but it's all good. Y'all got to do what you got to do, right?
That's true. Oh, we will be moving soon to a new apartment, so that vlog will be happening
Oh, yeah, that's right.
hopefully on my channel, which
Yeah.
I am going to start making.
Yeah. It's a pretty sweet spot, too.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool spot. We're actually
Great
in the middle
view.
of applying for it, so
Should we do donuts in here real quick?
You can do donuts in this car?
Yeah.
Well, I know you can, but can you?
Did you want to see it?
no, I don't want to see that.
No, there's bottles of wines in the back, but...
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't do it.
I
Maybe-
am a fine wine, and I am also in the back.
We have a fine wine in the back, so no donuts for this video, guys. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so we're moving. We're excited about that, but it kind of sucks as far as timing because, you know, we couldn't spend any money on like gifts and stuff like that because we had to save it for our deposit and
But hopefully next year we won't have to move.
exactly, yeah. That'd be nice because
I'd
moving
like to stay in our next apartment until we decide to buy a home.
moving sucks.
John serves as the turn signal.
Turn signal? Oh yeah.
He's actually the,
Sorry, I didn't want to
the turn
interrupt. Just be like, you go
suggestion.
that way.
Is that carbon fiber on the dash right there?
Yeah. There.
Wow, that's what carbon fiber looks like. All I know is that carbon
Straight?
fiber is
Yeah.
lightweight and you want it. Who is that?
Mustang.
Damn.
Fellow Mustang.
There's another Mustang. All right, we're racing tonight.
We're not racing tonight.
I'm
No,
kidding.
we're
That's
not.
a joke, guys. Jesus.
Oh,
Santa
ha,
Claus is
Rufflecopter.
We're gonna go to Mexico to race, though.
Mexico.
All right, YouTube fam. So that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I had a lot of fun seeing my brother's reaction to the car. Obviously, he approves. He loves the car. I'm hoping, you know, one day he can have a Mustang as well. That's what I'm hoping for. That's one of the goals as well. His car was a lot of fun to drive. You know, I've always been a huge fan of stick shift cars. Whenever I would have the chance to drive his car, I would do it. Obviously, I was a little rusty in this video, but hey, we're not perfect, right? I can tell you after, you know, messing around with this car, I am thinking about getting a stick shift car as well. Not entirely sure of which one yet. Maybe, you know, just a beater car so I can just get really good at it and then ultimately get a 350R. That's the goal. I also want to get a 67 Mustang, but that's down the road. And I want it to be a manual Mustang, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously want to get a lot better at it so I don't mess the transmission up and stuff like that. So hope you guys had an amazing holidays. See you on the next one. Make sure you smash that subscribe, like, comment, share. Give me some feedback. I'll reply as fast as I can. And let me know what you guys think I should be pushing out more. You know, I kind of wanted to do a vlog style about my car, about my acting career, about everything I've been in, you know, everything I can afford right now basically. But I have a lot of ideas in mind once I got the finances right for it. Stay tuned, please. I'll be pushing out videos every week, hopefully twice a week if I have enough time. It'll be consistent. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.